Hey, hey, hey. I just restarted the server, so hopefully we won't have any, like, the server needs to be restarted issues. Crossing my fingers anyway. Hello, Rax. Bell. Neptune. Welcome. Ooh, loud noises. Okay. So yeah, I think today what we're going to be working on... Jassassin's not going to be here, by the way. So it's just me. Jassassin has to work. I think we're going to be upgrading this system like we did with the downstairs system. That way we can process our different resources. If we need something, we just go mine it, drop it into the system, and then it just gets turned into what we need. Makes sense? Makes sense. So all of this stuff did end up getting processed. There's nothing left in the system. It's all good. So this one's got like an extra thing because we're crushing redstone here and then we're ore washing it. But we're not doing anything beyond that because that needs to be put through a thermal centrifuge, if I remember correctly, which is what we're going to be doing upstairs. So yeah, we need to go through and basically make all of these into HV machines. Now, I had originally said something along the lines of we could just like reuse one of these macerator lines for like everything, but I'm not so sure that's what I want to do because then we're going to start like running into issues where we're waiting on other stuff, especially if you put multiple different types of items in the system at once. So I think we're just going to upgrade it as it is. So I'm going to need 16 macerators. Oh, actually, I'm going to need 24. Right? 8, 8, 8, 24 macerators. That's a lot of macerators. It's a lot of maceration. 24, 16, and 8. Yeah. All right. Let's get cooking on this. I hope we have the stainless. And if not, well, I don't know what we're going to do. Looks like we have plenty of stainless steel. Okay. So macerator, I need 24. That seems like so much. But we can craft it all. We have all of the stuff. We do it. Start. Okay, and then I needed... I remember the numbers. I don't remember the machines. We need 16 thermal and 8 chemical. 16 thermal, 8 chemical. Put me down. Thermal. We can make a pattern for this. Thermal centrifuge? That's gotta be what it is, yeah? Thermal centrifuge. And then the other one was a chemical. Chemical bath? Epic chemical bath. Before I craft these machines, I want to go double, triple, quadruple check that it is the thermal centrifuge and the chemical bath. I am very certain it is. Thermal centrifuge, chemical bath. All right. Thermal centrifuge. We need 16 of these. And then we need 8 chemical bath. Okay, that's a lot of stuff, a lot of resources. We have the system crafting up, but we have all of the resources and the ability to craft it all. How is our stainless looking? Well, we went through a bunch of stainless plates, but those are coming back out of these ingots. I think we're fine, honestly. got some stainless rods being remade. All good. Will this be on YouTube? This is not turning into like a YouTube series per se. Like the live streams get uploaded in their entirety to YouTube. If that's what you're asking. So the thermal centrifuges got made real fast. Macerators, what's taking so long on the macerators? The double steel plate, I guess, is what's the hold up here. Okay. And then the chemical baths are all done. Cool. So we're just waiting on the macerators. If I can get one more, we can hook those up, except for 8 of them. Okay. Yeah, it should be on the VOD channel, but I am a little behind on them. I haven't looked at that in a minute, actually. Now I'm curious where I'm at on it. Where am I at on these? So currently we have Monifactory Day 9 uploaded as the latest one, it looks like. And this is day 25, so I'm a little behind. It will be up on YouTube eventually. All this stuff needs to go away. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of these two. Where's my Yeta wrench? All of this stuff goes away. Yeah, the lack of live streams recently, last couple days, should allow me to catch up that much sooner. But streaming, like, I'm trying to upload 2 VODs a day until I catch up, and streaming like 2 different times per day doesn't help get these up faster. But those days that I miss, those do. What's this? Okay. You could just get rid of that. All right, so this is gonna have to be updated as well. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power converters. Here's my other macerators. Power energy converter. Energy converter. So we're gonna swap to these. I said I needed 7 of those. This is probably gonna take just a few moments. Yeah, it looks like that's actually crafting real fast for us. Good. Oh, I'm gonna need numismatic. How many do I need? We currently have 1 powering everything, but I think it's just going to be 1 per energy converter, so I need 7 of them. Is that right? What do I do down here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Yeah, I guess that's it. So 7 numismatic. Oh, look at this. We have 7 of them. Now, one of these isn't stacking. Is that because it has a thing in it? It has energy in it. It has things in it. Okay, I'm going to grab these. Oh, I need an energy trash can. Oh, I guess I need conduit. And it's gone. Okay. I wanted to fully upgrade these and just put them in my inventory stacked. Integral components. Num num. Birdie num num. Excitation field limiter. Need 6. Oh, we need gold rods. Gold rod. What do I want this in? Lathe? Lathe takes 20 seconds. It'll be 5 seconds on HV. Yeah, we want it in the lathe. Does that need a special number? It does not. Okay. How many of those did I say? 6? Yep, we're just waiting on them gold rods. Where the heck is your friend just Sassin at? That's a good question. Where the heck is he? Ooh, look at me. I have a job. I can't stream because I'm important. Why is this still not sticking? I hate it. Just Sassin. I'm obviously kidding. All right, we got 7 of those. Yeah, he's doing work. Air quotes implied. Okay, we need to put these 7. Oh, I guess I only needed 6 since we already have 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we needed 7. No, we need 7, but I'll have 8 because we already have one here. How do I do this? This? I have to press shift. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we give it a little... Oh, I have the conduit on me. A little conduit action. We need to round a robin. And we need to insert. And then these have all been fully upgraded with the augment and the thingy. FYI, Hypno has no friend name Jassassin. Not any. We have a fire. There's a fire here. It's floaty fire. I don't know how that's even possible, but we had one. All right. Oh, I also need all of the new power things. I think we're just gonna do the macerators first. It's a lot of maceration. A lot of maceration about to happen in here. I missed one on insert. I cannot sprint. Let me om nom nom some golden carrots. Mmm, delicious. But you're right. I did miss one. Now we good. All right, so I don't know how many of the vibrant alloy I need, but a stack should do it. I think this is actually going to go a lot faster, especially since I've already done the previous one of these before. What do I do with the... Oh, they're right there. And the vibrant? Man. I can't find nothing in my inventory. I'm blind. Whoops. Zzz. What's your diamond income like in terms of numbers? Will eventually outpace your income? It's possible. But we are making more of the pulsating matrix things than what we're actually consuming. We're making enough, if I remember correctly, where we can support 32 of the things. The machines that consume them, whatever they're called. And I don't think we have 32 of those machines anywhere. So we can always add in more of the diamond generating ones, the shulker ones, to supplement, should we need them. Yeah, this is all right. And then I put the macerators down. That's all I really gotta do for the time being. Uh-huh. Okay, so now we do thermal center fudges. I guess that's cool. You aren't tempted to build some permanent power production stuff? What do you mean? Permanent power production stuff. Is what we're doing not permanent? Or would you like to explain yourself? Explain yourself. I mean, if we get to a point where we're running out of power and it's taking a stupid amount of these dynamos to like do anything, yeah, I mean, we'll probably look at upgrading. But right now, we still don't even have the highest upgrades in these. Like, we can increase the output even further with a couple of more augments, and then we'll be unlocking the next tier integrated, whatever the heck they're called, integral component. So I'm not sure, like, we're at a point where we're going to have to worry about that yet. But when that time comes, I'm sure we'll figure something out. And this is the chemical baths. They can be upgraded further. Now that's just cheating? Well, I don't know. I mean, the mod pack creator put them in the pack. Is it cheating? It seems to me like the pack creator intended for them to be used. What else do I need? I don't need these. I don't need these machines anymore. I don't need those. Hello, number 7. Oh, I need ME glass cables. I am going to need, yeah, interfaces. Let's see. It was macerator, then chemical bath. And then the thermal, and then another macerator. I think we only need 4. I think. They're a little slow to craft. Just a little slow. We might need more than 4, but I think it's 4. All right, so we have macerator, chemical bath. Then we have these 2 thermal centrifuge, and then these 2 macerators. All right, so this is going to be round robin. Oh, right. I also need the input. I need 4 more interface. Bum. Interface. And then I need another conduit. I think we're doing brown, whatever the next color is. Yeah, brown. Insert. Extract. Always active. Round robin. So these guys we need to be inserting on green, extracting on brown. Always active. This is the part that sucks. Insert. Brown. Always active. Insert. Brown. Always active. Insert. Brown. Always active. Insert. Brown. Always active. Ugh, so many clicks. Where's the copy paste thing? Is there a copy paste thing in this version? I think we looked before, right? Android. It's a thing that looks like a little circuit. It almost looks like like a wide capacitor, but I don't think there is one in this version. At least it's not in this pack. Conduit probe. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be one in here. All right. Insert brown. Always active. 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 I hate it. Insert brown. Always active. Insert brown. Brown. Always active. Insert brown. Always active. Okay. So we insert in the green. The green is being on round robin. Right? Yep, round robin. So every machine should get something, and then we're extracting on brown, which goes in this interface. I heard fire. This doesn't even make sense. Stop it. It's only doing that because I have this sign here. Who's ready for another insert brown always active? Oh, I know I am. Okay, so extract, always active, round robin, insert on brown. Insert on brown. Okay, so this one, insert. Insert, brown, always active. Insert, brown, always active. Insert, brown, always active. Could I use a different color, change it up a bit? I mean, I could. Who doesn't like poo brown, though? Come on now. Everybody likes poo brown. Do you not fancy the multi-blocks, or is it still locked? We like the multi-blocks. This is specifically for ore processing. This is a setup where we just dump the raw ores into our applied energistic system, and they get processed through all these machines. Okay. Pretty sure we were good here. Insert on brown, extract, always active, round robin. Okay. So this one's going to be insert on brown, no extract. This one is going to be extract, round robin, always active. And then this is going to be insert brown, always active. Insert brown. Oh, I can just click here twice. I don't have to like, okay. That'll save me like a little bit. Insert brown. Oh, maybe I can do the same thing for the green. Aha, I just double click here. Double click here. Got it. Okay. That makes it a little less annoying, but it's still annoying. IBAA, insert brown, always active. Round robin, always active. Okay, so this, that, that. This, that, that. Not gonna lie, I almost want to set up an auto hotkey script to do this clicking for me. But I'm done. So it'd be wasting a whole bunch of time for something I'm already done with. Maybe do the redstone, then the color? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would have been the better way. I don't know. We got all of this stuff to go deal with now. So let me go deal with it. I probably should have filled up my backpack. I'll do that next time. All right, ruby dust, pyrite, this, that. Okay. So we need to get applied energistics up here, and I need to actually connect these to each other. I'm guessing we're just gonna go down through there. And then that's gonna get changed, so we'll hook that up next. We do have AE here, and I could run it through. I think it might be better just to run it up from the underside, though. Since we should have a cable right here. Boom, done. Just make sure this works. If I throw this in here, it's gone. Okay. So these machines, these are making mercury, and mercury is what we had coming over here. I guess we technically don't need these. Man, how do we do this? Here's the problem. If we need a chemical bath that is anything other than mercury, then we need to like dump all the mercury out of this and then like do something else. It's almost like we should have another set of these chemical baths for every of the different types. So we need like, well, chlorine gas isn't a good one. So mercury is used for a lot of these resources, but also there's like sodium persulfate. That's another one that gets used. What else do we have? So that's sodium persulfate. Chlorine just seems to like remove color. Makes sense, I guess. I wish I could like just know all the different fluids that get used in this instead of like having to scroll through all these, but it's fine. I think it might just be the two. It might just be sodium persulfate and mercury, the only two that we got to deal with. And if so, then I should probably set up another machine for the sodium persulfate. Hydrochloric acid. This doesn't seem like a thing that we're doing. That seems like a one-off kind of a deal. Mercury. If I was gonna do something with this, I should do it now, I feel like. I almost think I should move the macerators up against the glass, move everything over by one, and then have 2 rows of chemical baths. One that's doing mercury and one that's doing sodium persulfate. And I think that'll solve the issue. Otherwise, I'd put another row with a space, but like, we're basically out of room. So I think we scooch these over by one. I just added another row right here, and then we like keep them separated, but like on their own thing. I think that's the way to go. What do you guys think? By the way, you didn't lock the fish drawer I added? Oh no. Have the fish escaped? Oh, the fish, they're everywhere. Let's lock it. Sounds like a danger to sanity, having to redo all of the conduits. Well, it wouldn't be all of them. It would literally just be these would be the ones we have to redo. If we just scooch these over by one, and then we add in right here another row of these chemical baths. So I'd have to redo this, but then we'd be adding in another one. Seems like there's well, I don't want to split. I want the 8 that we have here because the amount of machines should be balanced with the recipes and how long these recipes take. It's pretty much we have to do this or we have to do another thing. Now, another option is I could just add in like 8 of them over here. Or something. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to scooch these over. Not ideal, but I think it's something that we should take care of now. So, especially since we ran into sodium persulfate issue on some other thing. And I was like, oh, we can't do that. I want to be able to do that. So let's just redo this now. Oops. Macerator. Yeah, I wish I would have thought about this before I set all these on the masters. But again, it's not a big deal. We kind of figure out a way how to like speed this up ever so slightly. Let me try it this way where we do the redstone first. Yeah, that's a little bit faster. It's one fewer clicks. This one we're extracting round robin, always active. This one we're inserting on brown. Okay, that's done now. That wasn't that bad. This, however, this is gonna be awful. If I connect this cable, if that cable touches this cable, is that going to have 32 amps going through it? Is that going to like make it all freak out? I guess they won't touch unless I explicitly get them to touch. It shouldn't matter. Vibrant. We vibing, boys. Only if you pull 32 amps. Okay. They're going to be separated anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. They only connect to whichever face you click the wire to, so unless I misclick, it shouldn't be a problem. So I have to go make 8 more chemical baths. I forgot about that. Chemical bath. I don't even know how we're gonna make the sodium persulfate. I think we looked at it like a little bit once before, but I don't even remember like what it costs. I'm sure it's not awful. It's just a thing that we're gonna have to do. Fair, you understood it as moving all of them? No, if I had to move all of them, I would just restart the world at that point. Just start a brand new world. There's no point. Be like, sorry, just assassin, I had to move all these machines, so I just blew up the world. You understand. Oh, right. I have to get another interface and another... interface. One of these. And one of these, which is going to take a little bit of time to craft. just a little bit. Okay. Get rid of that. One of those, one of these. Yeah. Well, I guess we technically don't need that. I mean, I guess we technically don't need all of those. Do we? Kinda do. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, we could connect all of these conduits together and just have one input, but then I'd have to change the green on these to a different color for each set of machines. I don't want to do that. So yeah, this one, it's fine. We can just go through the same. No, we can't either. It's not fine. I'd have to do another color change, and I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to have to disconnect all these conduits from each other. Even though they're touching, they're separate. Insert. Always active round robin. Round robin. Yep. Okay. Whoop. Too many clicks. Ah, I did it again. I had to triple click the top one. One click to close, one click to open, one click to change. Double click, triple click. And then I quadruple click it. Screw it all up. Okay, I think we good. Apparently I didn't change that. Hopefully they're all right now. We need one conduit here. I'm sorry, not conduit, glass cable. And is this gonna connect? It is. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix that. Bum, 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 bum. So we're gonna have mercury in this one. And the fluid conduit here is gonna be disconnected. Fluid conduit here is gonna be extract. Whoop, I'm on the wrong one. Fluid conduit, extract. Always active. Fluid conduit on this one. Fluid conduit on this one. Always active. Do I have to? Oh, I have to change all these to insert on the fluid. Yay! More clicking. So how is everybody's day going? Or evening, I should say. Everybody having a good day? Had a good day? All right, those are all done. Very good. This one needs to be changed to sodium persulfate. Sodium persulfate. We're extracting, always active on green. Okay. Good day. You did more Christmas shopping, went on a hike with a husband, touched grass. Grass toucher. I'm thinking here. That's a dangerous thing to think. I kind of want this all to go into applied energistics, and I want it to be extracted out of that interface. Should I set up a thing? I should set these up downstairs where I assume Jassassin has other centrifuge. Centrifuge. Centrifuges. Looks like we got 2 more spots here for centrifuge. And I think this is where we had extra centrifuge before. I don't know if he's got like polyethylene, rubber. Does he have 2 to make rubber? Apparently. Huh. I don't even know what this is supposed to be making. Something. Better a great toucher than a tree hugger? A grass toucher than a tree hugger? Maybe. I'm not actually sure how that works. So we take a look at mercury. In the centrifuge, we can use a cinnabar or redstone. We're making infinite redstone using hostile neuro... I'm saying all these words wrong. Hostile neuro networks. Right here. We have infinite redstone. Infinite I'm using loosely, but we have essentially infinite. Words are hard. They are sometimes. Okay, so the question is, if we take a look at this and we go to this and we go to this, we make 3 buckets every 120, no, every 30 seconds. It'd be every 15 if we're HV. 16-ish. How fast do we need it? I guess this is the question. Do we need HV? Or can we get away with MB? There's also the case of like, this is just going to be running, making mercury in the background. We're going to have like a disk full of it. But I kind of want to make enough where we use it the same as what we're making it. Does that make sense? So if we look at the advanced chemical reactor, no, chemical bath. This is something that we'd be doing. So if we switch this over to HV, so 2.5 seconds, we're using 100 millibuckets. So every 2.5 seconds, we're using 800 millibuckets with all 8 of these machines going. And how... Okay, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna be like, how much was that again? No, I don't want to update. Shut up, Notepad++. So chemical bath uses 100 millibuckets every 2.5 seconds. Approximately 800 every 2.5. 8 of them. Okay. And then mercury, we are producing with redstone on MV. We'll be producing 3 buckets every 31. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think this has to be HV. Unless we make a bunch of machines doing it, I think it has to be HV. So the other question is, do we keep that in this room? I think we have to. All of the stuff that Jassassin is doing is MV. Well, at least all the stuff in that room is already MV. Yeah, I think we just upgrade what we have here. So currently we're doing 2 machines. I think we keep it to centrifuge, but we upgrade to HV. I mean, it makes sense. If we had 2 of those machines for 8 of the chemical baths before, then we should need 2 HV for 8 of the HV machines now. Why build one when you can build 10 of them for 10 times the price? I think I'm going to run the ME cable underground and then pop it up over here. I think we're going to change that to that. That way we can run the cable. Okay. So I think first thing that I want to do is remove all of this stuff and then suck out the mercury. I don't think we have mercury stored on AE just yet. No, so we need to make a disk. "10 years later, what is it doing?" That's what it's doing. 1K. Ooh, look at that. We already have 3 of them. So we want to put this in here and put mercury all up on there. So a thing I started doing is renaming these I was gonna say drives, these discs to what they contain. What the heck? Why did that? Oh no. And why is this colored? Stop being colored. Why are you colored? Chat, what is happening? Did I press T or Y? I think I hit Y or whatever, and that was the search locally. I don't know how I did that while I was actually renaming it. So anyway, this is named Mercury, and that'll go in here with these other drives that I have renamed, because otherwise you have no idea what these fluids are. It doesn't say on here anywhere what it is. So you have to okay, so it's kind of a beige color. What color do we got in here? It's beige. Or it's got to be this one, right? I don't want to do that. So we just rename the discs to the fluid, and then we're good. And then we are good. Why did you hit Y? I don't know. Why did I? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I was mistyping. Okay, so now we can do that. I need to import. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry, okay? These aren't the ones I'm going to permanently use. I'm using these just to get this going right now. I'm just going to use regular import buses. Chat, stop yelling at me. Oh my goodness, I thought this was going to go so much faster because those were the 4 times ones, but they don't go faster. Now I need to go get the acceleration cards. Why? Why are we whispering? And done. And those centrifuge, those are so basic. Get out of here. Where's my... I didn't make another one. I thought I made another one. Oh, that's right. We used it on here because that was an extra row that I didn't take into account previously. So I have to make another energy converter. Energy converter. 1, please. 1 energy converters, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get rid of this. Import. 2, please. Do it. Do it. Do it. 1. And wait for it. 2. Okay, so we can place this guy right here. And one of these. And one of those. And then... a boop and a boop and a Bob's your uncle. Why is Bob your uncle? You should probably ask Bob, not me. I don't know why you're asking me why Bob is your uncle. Okay, so I need another interface. Yeah, the way I see it, RL, we had 2 LV, one's going for 8 LV machines previously. So if we're upgrading those to HV, it should all be the same ratios. It just makes things faster, right? That's the way I see it anyway. So this is going to be providing redstone. Might as well just do a full stack, doesn't matter. All right, so we're extracting round robin, always active, insert. Oh, I should probably get an extraction upgrade. One extraction upgrade, please. I might have to fully accelerate those. I thought that those were going to speed up and do what we needed them to do, but we're going to watch this for a moment. Yeah, we don't need to accelerate those. Those are good enough. Just as long as they start warming up. Yeah, those are perfectly adequate. Okay. So now these machines should have mercury in them. These 16 buckets. Okay, so now we got to worry about sodium persulfate. If your math is right, you would need 1.698 centrifuges. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and grab one of the GregTech saws And we'll just chop it off at this pixel right here. We'll just chop that machine off at that pixel. Should be good. Oh, I had extraction speed upgrades on me. Let's see here. Yeah, sodium persulfate. Let's figure this out. How does one obtain... What is this? We need sodium bisulfate dust in an electrolyzer? Okay, how does one procure this? We need salt with sulfuric acid. That doesn't sound that bad. How are we making sulfuric acid here? So we're taking glass dust and we're centrifuging that into silicon dioxide. And we're getting oxygen. Then we're getting oxygen, hydrogen here. But we only care about the hydrogen. We only care about the hydrogen at this point. Hydrogen plus sulfur makes hydrogen sulfide. And then we mix it with oxygen down the line to sulfuric acid. Now the question is, are we making enough here that I can siphon this off to make the sodium persulfate? Or should I set up my own separate operation for it? This is the stuff that we are using to make polyethylene. But I think we're like full up on polyethylene. So if we get full up on the sodium persulfate, then I think like when we use one or the other, it should be fine. Yeah, I think we can just siphon off of that. Let me, geez, I don't know what to do here. Hold on. Do we have AE over here? Kind of. So I can slurp this into AE. We can put that onto a disk, and I think that would make our life easier. Just start slurping that up. Then you make hydrogen sulfide, and you can turn that into sulfuric acid easily. Wait, what? You set up coal tar and then a distillation tower to run off that? But see, I don't need to do that. We have another method that's like perfectly sane. Unlike other methods that have been described to me in chat, which I'm not going to name because I don't want people to think that I'm calling them insane. Redstone ADF. You think you're too tired to actually focus on what's going on anymore? You catch the VODs tomorrow? All right, we'll see you later, dude. Get some sleep. I'm too tired to pay attention to what's going on, but I'm trucking through. This is happening. We need a cell. Man, fingers on the right keys, please. The distillation tower takes a lot of stainless. 1K. Boop. Nope. I keep wanting to W click into my inventory, but you cannot do that in this pack. This is a sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Then I need import boost. And then some glass cable. We have some. 1 ME conduit, please. What is this hole for? I guess that hole is there for me to ask why that hole is there. Okay, how are we doing on silicon here? We have 137K. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is the dilute. Oh. Oh, I can't do that. Can I grab it in this and then like set the recipe with this maybe? Sweet. Can I delete this now? Nope. We can click into here though. And it's gone. Okay. So this is only filtering diluted sulfuric acid, so we're no longer deleting the extra oxygen in here. We were only doing that so we could produce more silicon dust. So now this should just be working as intended. The only thing is, I'm not sure if this is going fast enough. These are all LV machines. I really don't want to upgrade this to HV, but I could if necessary. Looks like some of these were upgraded to MV. Oh, you have to put it in the green squares above the trash can. Oh, right. Right. Okay. This electrolyzer takes literally forever. Do we have hydrogen and oxygen in the AE system, don't we? No, we don't. But we don't have oxygen in here. Oh, wait, no. Hold on a second. I'd show all. Yeah. How is Jasassa making oxygen? Is that this stuff down here? Or he's just separating air? Advanced centrifuge air. That's making nitrogen and oxygen, but then we don't get hydrogen. Is he making hydrogen somewhere? Because we need both, I think. We don't have hydrogen. Yeah, so okay, I understand what you're saying. This oxygen was going into... this machine. Fluid filter. I think this is to filter... Oh, in case this thing ever filled up with hydrogen, it would filter that into here. But oxygen is only ever going into this one. I wish I could look at this filter without removing the filter and risking like other fluids going in. I'm just thinking, like, what don't we need here? So I could get rid of this. Okay, that's connected once again. This guy, we can just put this on here. Oh, dang it. Actually, we could just put this trash can literally on here. Ooh. And then we'll just auto output to the top. Pushing to the top. This thing we want to filter diluted. Okay. So any dilute sulfuric acid that comes through just gets voided. So that cleans up this. We can get rid of this guy. So oxygen, this whole setup here. So we can get rid of this. And all we needed was the oxygen coming into this one. We need this. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away. I hate tearing this all down, but we don't need it. Ooh, I just got some XP. 100 levels! Yo, this thing was worth it. And that was water going into here? How is this thing getting water? Oh, it's getting water from underneath. No, this isn't water. This is cobblestone. So we can get rid of this. Where is my thingy? Right here. I'm gonna go grab some deep slate tiles, and I need to clean my inventory. I don't have any room for anything. Deep slate tiles. So this is our only silicon dust. And once we run out of this, I don't think we're making it in any other way. So that's something that we're going to have to remember. So currently, Yeah, this is getting water from underneath, so this is fine. Hydrogen is coming over here. We need a way to delete the extra oxygen. This is set to oxygen being dumped to the top. So if I just set this trash can here, all we should get is oxygen. Okay, so this needs oxygen put into it. And this needs oxygen. Magnet. And that needs oxygen, okay. So I need... I guess we can do an interface. The oxygen and nitrogen have a void overflow card already. Just ask them to put it in. Well, in this machine, he never told me he did that. Where's the void overflow card? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you can put a void overflow in the AE cell? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's actually really helpful. I'm gonna go get a... Oh, I already have one. Why is this not ejecting? Export oxygen. This is another one of those issues where like that's gonna be put in, like maybe I did this through the interface kind of a thing. I don't know. Well, now I'm voiding everything. How? If, oh, this is set to blacklist. I'm an idiot. I didn't see that. Okay, never mind. I didn't see that was set to blacklist. Okay. So now at this point, I feel like we should just go ahead and upgrade this. I guess we'd have to upgrade all 3 of these machines. Yeah, we could just upgrade this to AE. Good call. That's actually a very smart thing to do. Isn't it just like right here? Okay. Silicon dust, I feel like this needs to go. This is going to cause lag, but I'm the only one that's got to deal with it. We'll find a home for silicon dust here. Wait, where'd that go? Sure. I can't tell. It looks like it's hard to tell which one is added and which one isn't. It looks like they're both added, right? I know they're not, but it looks like they both are. Or maybe neither of them are added. I'm not sure. Weird. Okay, well, we got silicon re-added. Yeah, so let's upgrade. Electrolyzer, chemical reactor, electrolyzer and 2 chemical reactors. Okay, so we're gonna delete this, that. This guy should be pointed upwards. Ba-bum-bum-bum. So I'll continue getting this basic distillery, its power that it needs. Should I move that over a little bit? Maybe I should move that over. What happened to the cable? Apparently I put it in my pouch. Why is my pouch picking up like all this random stuff? Stop it. Power. Okay, we good. So now we're going to be making some HV. So I'm going to set up an HV energy converter here. Bum, 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 bum. Why did I place it just so far down? I don't know. There we go. That's not connected to any power, so I can hook this up. And it shouldn't do anything to these machines since they're not actually making power. Okay, so this was an electrolyzer. This just needs water. I think I did the wrong thing there. We're getting water in here. So we need to export to this side. And we want that, not this one. We want it to be hydrogen. And I guess it doesn't matter which one. Maybe it will matter. I'm gonna do MV pump. Export. What is this one? Yeah. Hydrogen. The top one. We are doing export oxygen. So that's just deleting it. Okay, so then we have chemical reactor here. Wait a second. That's a chemical bath. Did I make the wrong machines? I must have. Chemical? I don't have a chemical reactor pattern. Bum, bum, bum. Oop, this one. Where are we at? Right here? Okay. Chemical reactor. Oh, we need polyethylene fluid pipe. Normal polyfluid pipe. And this requires ingots or pulp. And I don't think we have either of those. That's annoying. So can we... Let's see the uses on this. We macerate into that. Okay, we'll make this happen. So let's do this guy. This is a normal pipe. Extruder normal pipe. And then I have to make another recipe, which is making the pulp. And that'll go into our grinder. Okay, so now I should be able to make 2 of these. Easy. Easy. Quest completed. HV chemical reactor. I did it. Hello, Obot. This is a cool mod pack. If you like extra technology, machines, and things along those lines, I would agree with you. Hydrogen sulfide. So I think... yeah, we're just like telling this to output fluids to this side. It's got to be is what we're doing. And then this guy is taking oxygen and hydrogen sulfide. Gimme. And then we're putting sulfuric acid out to that side, it looks like. So automatically outputting... nope, not this one. Automatically outputting over here. We got sulfuric acid. Wait, is that what we want? No, we shouldn't have sulfuric acid in here. I think I need to plunge that out. Okay, so basically we're kind of in a holding pattern until I give this thing actual power. So let's connect this. Is this actually going faster? It seems so slow, even though this is like 2 power levels higher. Yeah, the sulfuric acid got pushed in from the pipe, yep. There you go, hydrogen sulfide. I almost feel like I should be taking the oxygen and importing it into applied energistics. You guys said Jasassin added a thing onto the cell that deletes excess. Oh yeah, upgrade. Overflow destruction card. Yeah, so we should just import the oxygen into applied energistics and just have it delete it. This is why you do the other recipe for sulfuric. What's the other recipe? Let's take a look. Sulfur trioxide. Is this what you're talking about? Doing sulfur trioxide? I don't know. I don't know about all that. There's like too many different recipes. We're gonna get rid of this guy. I'm just gonna put an import. And that should be filtered on this side, so we shouldn't pull extra. I think. Question mark. Hopefully it's only gonna pull the oxygen. Well, I mean, we don't have a place for hydrogen to even be stored. So it should just be pulling that into the system and then deleting it. or filling up the disc if we're using oxygen somewhere else. I feel like that's a better use than just throwing it away directly. At least this way it gets a chance of refilling if there needs to be refilled stuff. So we can get rid of these tanks of oxygen gas. What about these filters? Lava? Whoop. What was that thing called? Shoot, I lost it. It's in here somewhere and I'm blind. Right there, found it. This is called a reservoir. Why do I have so many spruce drawers on me? And this one is locked, so it won't stack. Oop. All right, so we don't need these things. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. And a boop. The other thing is, since we have now like switched over to HV, like how is the power being handled here? We good? Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, we good. Okay. Hello, Murph. All right. So hydrogen sulfide, oxygen. Are we not making... Does this need an input? I don't... What are we making here? This is supposed to be making sulfuric acid. Chemical reactor? Oh, I need to set on number 2. We're missing this. Okay. Mod pack's in the title. Did I really just use the stop making, or is that not counting? What's going on? Oh, that must be filling up this pipe. It is. Look at that stuff bouncing around. I feel like we should just get rid of this pipe and just like put AE over here. Yeah, I hear you, RL. I'm not really interested in completely changing up the setup. Like, we're gonna be moving bases and we're gonna be like tearing stuff down, setting up new at some point. And like when we do that, I'll worry about it more. Right now, I just don't care. Like, it's fine. Right now, what I am really interested in is just like upgrading some of these processes to HV so we can do things much faster. It doesn't have to be the most efficient, just as long as it's faster. All of this needs to go. Yeah, we need to find a home for these. And this redstone is completely gone, which is fine. We can get rid of this thing. Now, the other question I have is if this redstone is gone, are we making redstone fast enough in our hostile neural networks to keep up with this? I mean, we still got quite a bit. I mean, it looks like we're keeping up, right? This is stocked. Seems like we're keeping up. Why did it lag as I was breaking the drawers? Because Jasassin said, hey, we should upgrade our drawer controller since you can upgrade it and extend the range with like the biggest possible in all the slots. So like this drawer controller extends out so far in every direction that every time you make an update to the network, either adding or removing a drawer, it causes lag for everybody. It's obnoxious. And we're trying to move away from that, make smaller networks, and yeah, we're trying to get rid of the big network since we have unlocked applied energistics. I think all these dusts go up here. So you'll notice that I will still cause lag when I do these, but it won't be nearly as bad. 9, 10, 11, 12. Or maybe it's the same, I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, perfect. Now there is a tool that we have where you can add multiple or remove multiple drawers in one go, and that would have like lessened the lag, but the lag's still going to be there regardless. Okay. No, Jasassin will not be joining me today. He has to do work stuff. And I was like, well, I'm just going to continue working on what I was working on. So I think the big thing that I'd like to do, now that we got this set up, well, I guess we still got to set up the sodium persulfate. And then I want to set up the automatic ore processing stuff in here. I guess we can get rid of these two. Yeah, the lag actually has gotten way better. It seems to be about equal as it is at the other place, but it's still not great. Obviously, we'd rather have 0 lag. It was obnoxiously bad. Before we started like removing a lot of the drawers here, like it was awful. You had to work today as well, but you're still here? I mean, I think Jassassin is still at work, is the thing. Like, he can't join because he's working. A lot more room in here now. Okay, so sodium persulfate. We saw that we get that by taking 7 sodium bisulfate dust in an electrolyzer. And then we get this from sulfuric acid and salt in a chemical reactor, or sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. I feel like salt is probably the way. How do we get salt? Maybe it's not the way. Sodium and chlorine. So centrifuge salt water. And then we get salt water through the gas tiers, I believe. Yes. Okay. Then we gotta do this. Okay. So gas tier and water, that's fine, that's easy. Chemical reactor. Centrifuge. So we need 2 chemical reactors and a centrifuge, and then an electrolyzer. Two chemical reactors. Centrifuge. And electrolyzer, right? Electrolyzer. We do RL, but I don't think we are getting enough of that where it will sustain, right? I want to be able to make sure these are independent of each other, that we're not like, oh, we need to make circuits in order to use this stuff now. You know what I mean? It's fine if we're doubling it up, but I don't want to like rely on the fact that we have to make circuits in order to get this, for this process to work. You know what I mean? Now, the other question is, like, what is the ratio of time here? So we can do this every, like, about 2 seconds. We get this way faster. I guess we start at salt water. So every 5 seconds, we get a bucket of salt water. And then, okay. So I feel like we need like 10 of those machines to make enough to do this. I don't know if we need salt that fast, so maybe that's ridiculous to think about. So every 0.6 seconds, we get 2 salt. And then this goes slightly slower than that. So we'll build up on the other end. So every 0.75, we are getting sodium bisulfate. It's almost like we got to double each process. Man, math is hard. I guess this is something we really don't have to worry about, to be honest. And then we also get hydrogen. So we could store the hydrogen as well. I'll make a disk for hydrogen. And then we'll void that. Cell. $1K. And then the card, which one? This one? Overflow destruction. We have one. So I made the cell. This goes into here. There. Hydrogen. Yep. Then we rename. Bum, bum. This goes up in here now. Okay, so we have a place to store hydrogen. So I think these 4 machines should do the trick. And I guess we'll find out if we need more than this. I'll put them right here. So making salt water is a chemical reactor. Then making salt is a centrifuge. And then making this is a chemical reactor. Electrolyzer. Okay. So the first machine, we need gassed tier and water. So I need an interface. I'm just going to make a few interfaces, some export, import buses, and just have all these things on me so I don't have to like keep coming back. Import bus. Copper cable. How are we at a copper cable? I don't know where Jasassin put all this cable stuff. I don't understand what's going on here. Obviously, he moved it. But I'm sure he didn't just, like, get rid of it. How sure am I? Like, 70? Do we have a recipe thing for rubber? I'm not actually sure. Whoops. We have an assembler with rubber on it to make these. I guess I could make one for copper cable for that. Okay, what was I trying to make here? Import? Is wireless AE access super expensive in this pack? Potentially save a lot of time running back and forth. I think we're unable to do it right now. I think we need EV or LUV power, which is like either 1 to 2 power stages above where we're at. I agree, it would save time. His plan was to make the cables on demand because you'll need a downcraft the wires from 16X. Yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't know that we were at that point and that he didn't set up the autocraft for it. It might have been something that he was in the process of working on, forgot. I don't know. But it's definitely something that was forgotten. What is happening here? Man, these things I feel like we should just be keeping in stock. It's so slow waiting on those. Interface, export, import. I don't think I need anything else. Okay, let's go see what we got here. So the very first step is we need to get, oh, I needed the robot arms, what I needed. Can I robot arm and pump from the same face? I can't. Okay, so this needs a robot arm. We're doing a gas tier. And then we're going to export water. I assume we have water in the system. If not, that will make that happen as well. Okay. So salt water is done. This needs to push the items to the top. And we want to push the salt water to the side. Yep. Okay, so that's done. So we have salt water. This is just running through the centrifuge. We are creating water and we are creating salt. So we want the items on this machine to head over here, and the salt water or the regular water, I guess we're just gonna void. Or we could put back in applied energistics and we'll just set up like a water drive with, do we have a water drive? Let's find that out. We do have water, but I think that's on a storage bus. So we want to get a drive. Things would just be so much easier if we just had this all stored in AE and not like cut out the ender chest, ender tank stuff. What is technical water? It's technically water. Destruction card. Okay, so we have water. Water is an infinite resource. Bum, 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 water. So water will just import back into AE. What am I doing here? This one. Yeah, so we extract. This is probably not going to work, and I'm probably going to have to switch this with an import bus or something, but that's fine. We will debug this when we get there. So water's going back into AE. This is done. So then we need sulfuric acid plus the salt. The salt we are extracting over here. So this will be getting that. So then we need sulfuric acid. Okay, so this will have the salt plus sulfuric acid. And then that makes... What is this making? Hydrochloric acid plus sodium bisulfate dust. We probably want to keep hydrochloric acid, I would imagine. So again, I gotta go make a new disk for that. I mean, technically RL it is. It's just going through AE, but same idea. It's fine. All right, so 1K hydrochloric. And then we probably want a destruction on that as well. I feel like all these fluids, unless we're making a fluid explicitly for AE, like we have a setup explicitly, these should all just have the voids on them. Did I spell that right? Hydrochloric acid. Okay. So when we get to this point, we're making the hydrochloric acid and sodium bisulfate. So we want the fluid to go to the top. We want the item to go here. Again, this is probably not going to work since Ender.io and GregTech don't seem to play together with fluids in such a way, but I'm just going to leave it for right now, and then we'll solve it later. This needs to be a number 1. I didn't see if these other ones needed a certain number. Let's back check here. Sulfuric in this. The salt. Centrifuge. This doesn't need a number. And then this doesn't need a number. Okay, we're good. So sodium bisulfate. Did I come over here? This doesn't need a number either. So this is producing hydrogen and sodium persulfate. Did I make a sodium persulfate disc? Gosh, I don't remember. I mean, I think that's basically all we got to do, right? other than test it and then like find out that I did it wrong and then like do it the correct way. I think that's all we gotta do. Sodium persulfate. We do not have that, so we got to make a sodium persulfate disc. Oh, I didn't actually make this destruction. I don't actually want this to be destroyed. This we want to fill up and then stop once it's full. Oops, I knocked over a can that was empty. Sodium persulfate. Yeah. I think. Nah. I was gonna say, I think I can just use that same power line and run it over here, but I'll just make another energy converter. It's not a big deal. I need the shrinkificator going down. And this guy. Energy. This one, this one, this one, and that, and that. Actually, because I place these machines without placing the power cable first. Oh, I didn't bring the freaking cable. I don't have the power cables on me. Did you guys know that? Because it would help if I had the power cables on me if I'm trying to hook up power. Generally speaking, when you're trying to hook up something to cable, it helps to have the cable to hook it up to. All right, so we do that, then this, then this, then that. One of those. Oh, actually, no, I made a mistake. That doesn't need to be here. This guy, go here. That seems wrong. That seems right. Let me do one of those. This and that. Power, 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 power. Love it. So this guy needed, well, we need AE over here, which we can, I guess we can just run up. Okay, so things should actually start running here in just a moment. Oh no, they won't because I don't have the robot arm. So I need a robot arm, and I think that's all I needed to get this started. And I shouldn't need a filter since we're only putting one item in there. So robot arm here. Why am I pushing items upwards? Oh yeah, okay, that's right. So we need to do this. Allow items to input from output side. Import. I guess it's fine if we keep, I mean, if we had a filter in there, I could limit it to like 1 or 2 or whatever. I don't know if that makes a difference. So we have 2 stacks instead of like 1. Does that matter? I don't know if it matters. I think it's fine. Yeah, so as expected, this isn't going anywhere, but like this stuff did? Wait, why is hydrochloric acid not going? Did I not set this always active? All this other fluid's going. Why is that one not? Did I not set this? Let's set to auto to the top. Auto to the top. Usually put cobble in second slot. Yeah. I think I'm actually just going to put an item filter in there. Instead of half-assing it, we're going to full-ass it, okay? We're actually going to do it right. I don't know if it actually went in there or not. I think it probably did. Oh, this is a fluid filter. I guess it didn't. I used the wrong filter. Okay. Greg attack filter. We need this guy. Foul, right? Guess I'm not gonna do it. Well, what we're gonna do. Now, hear me out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rage that just Assassin used all of the zinc and didn't refill it. But after we're done with that, we're actually going to go mining and use our setup to like get some more. How about that? After we're done raging. So I should be able to set this up for sodium persulfate now. If I didn't already. I did? Why only the last one though? Have we only made 16 buckets? That seems very weird. Okay, so we got to figure this out. Why is hydrochloric acid not exiting like all of the other ones are? The ender fluid conduits will only try to extract the first fluid it sees in the machine. It sees the sulfuric acid and is trying to extract it. So if I make a filter that blacklists sulfuric acid, it'll work. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Wait, no. This is really annoying. I guess I could swap this out with import buses. Or that one with an import bus. Might as well just do all three with import. Since one of them is working, or one of them not working, we should just switch them all. I just hope AE is smart enough not to like suck the item before it goes into the other machine. I think GregTech's faster than AE in that regard. I don't think that'll be an issue. This might actually need an acceleration. I thought like once it warmed up it would be fine, but yeah, I think we need an acceleration. Yeah, I think this is always going to outpace it without. This one needs one as well. This number is not changing. Oh, it's because we have a slight backlog here is why. I think? Or are we importing that into AE? Sodium bisulfate? I'm not sure if we were importing that. So I need to put a blacklist on here. What the heck? Oh. Is that an... I'm confused. What's happening? So Jasassin and I were on the creative server and I put my EMI into cheat mode, and then since I have OP here, it's allowing me to spawn items in. That's not what I want. Wait, are these accelerate? No, I had those acceleration cards. Yeah, I definitely don't want to spawn items, and not that we need to, but I definitely don't want to. So we want to invert this one. And we want to invert from sodium bisulfate. So we're never going to pull that in. Caught cheating in 4K. But now the hydrochloric acid isn't coming out. Why not? If we're like saying don't suck that in, it should be suck. I don't understand. Why is this broken now? Well, I guess the appropriate thing to do would be put hydrochloric acid in here and then remove this. So that would be the only thing. I forgot we were pulling two different items at the same time. Yep. Okay, I think we're good now. No, the drive isn't full. And I also put the that card on there, which destroys overflow. So this drive will never fill. We should be good now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So how are we doing on these? We got one full. These are filling. Yeah, this filling up slowly. Okay. Slowly but surely, once all those fills up, then it'll start filling up on the drive, and then we'll actually have like a little bit of a buffer to run this stuff without worry. So it feels like we need more of this, more chemical reactors doing this. I think we need at least 2 chemical reactors doing this. That's right, we can't filter. But we need that to pull out of that, and then we need to push the items back in, and then conduit. I think we're fine. What is this? Was it weird?
Neptune 2109 just resubscribed for 53 months. Error 404. Unsubscribe button not found. Hype bull l hype bull l hype bull l hype bull l hype bull l.
Neptune, thank you so much for the 53 months, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so we do one of those. Allow, push to the top, import. That's gonna fill up with this stuff. And then I guess I also gotta get water in there, don't I? Yeah, forgot the water. Forgot the water. Oh, the system went down. I placed the interface. That's why I saw it, right? Because it was reconfiguring. What is happening with this? It's like extracting sometimes and then not others. I'm confused. Hello, Inthbert. How's Max doing? He is doing fantastic. Yeah, this apparently isn't working. The problem we seem to always have with Greg Tech and Applied Energistics. So I'll just put a tank there, I guess. Sorry, not Greg Tech and Applied Energistics. Greg Tech and Ender IO. There we go. Gotta get rid of this backlog, but that should be better. Okay. How's Max doing? Yeah, he is as cute as and fluffy as always. He's chilling out in the other room currently. How much can fit in the other machine? The second one? This can hold quite a bit. Like, I think it's 16 per slot. I guess it'd be this one is what we're looking at. It should be able to hold 16 buckets per slot, so we're only like 1/16 of the way. And by the time it fills up, like it's already ran that process through. Well, with this speed, I might actually need to put an acceleration card in here. It looks like we are not keeping up on the water. Let me go grab an acceleration card. I thought we were done, and then no. I guess they should also filter this on water. Yeah, I think we might have been putting salt into the system. Well, apparently we are not creating enough sulfuric acid. Where's our sulfuric acid setup? Over here? It's the hydrogen gas that's getting us. Does Max know how to do anything other than fantastic? Not really, no. What's this mod pack about? It's about a lot of technical stuff. Think of it kind of like as an expert mod pack. But the main focus of this pack is Greg Tech. And Greg Tech has a lot of power tiers. And you have to progress through each power tier to get to the next power tier to unlock more stuff and more faster things and whatnot. I feel like I feel like we should set up more electrolyzers. I think that's the only thing to do. I feel like I just want to tell the system to craft up 1,000 copper cables, maybe 500 of them. Okay, maybe 256. Just around 256. Oh, I didn't grab the other ones. Dang it. I keep putting glass cable in my inventory and then putting it away and then needing it again. It's super annoying. Okay, I need to check how much power, since they added 3 more of those machines. Like, we might need another one of these down here. Nope, we're still good. Still good. Okay. Well, now that we're doing that, how is this happening over here? We good? Okay, we have a lot of salt. Salt is backing up because we are not making sulfuric acid fast enough. The thing I'm worried about right now is that we were using the sulfuric acid for another process, but like all of it is now dedicated coming here. These should all be full by now, yeah? And then we have sodium persulfate here. I don't know if we need to make that faster, honestly. So we only have 6.5 buckets extra right now. Eventually, like, this will keep going. Then we'll have like 8,100 buckets of it, which will be overkill. I think we're good. Like, we made quite a few buckets in this amount of time, so I think the next step is to go get some fowlerite so we can get zinc. But the other things that we could do, take a look what's in here. Raw ore. We should probably get some of these going, like raw vanadium magnetite. If we take a look at this, the uses on raw vanadium magnetite, we macerate it, and then we get magnetite dust, which is iron, and then we can ore wash it. Actually, I guess, hold on a second, let's go back. Uses. Recipe? Not that button. Does this not have an ore processing diagram for this particular material? There it is. So I'm not sure which way we want to go with this particular one. So we crush it. And then we can refine it and macerate it. Or we can we can ore wash it and then macerate it. Then we can put it through an electromagnetic separator. Interesting. If we want some extra gold. Or we centrifuge it. I think we just centrifuge it. I didn't know this was one that could just run through our ore washing process. Okay, let's go set this up. I want to start like chewing through all these raw ores that we have and just process them all. Okay, so we are gonna do this. So in this one, we need the crushed. Then the purified. And then this one. Did I do this wrong? Oh, this is going into the sifters. We don't want this here. This is why I didn't do this before. Dang it. Okay. Mistakes were made. This actually does have to go through the... So what's the next step after the ore washing? I'm confused. Hold on a second. Uses. Oh, we thermal centrifuge. That's where I made the mistake. So this is like, is down here, but then it also comes up here. These are our thermal centrifuges. And the rest of it should just process because we set up the other machines correctly. Yeah, we have infinity gold through hostile. I mean, technically we have infinity iron too. But again, I just want to process the ores as we get them, just so like we don't have the raw ores sitting in here. They're processed. Raw tetrahedrite. So we macerate it. And then we bathe it in sodium persulfate. Okay, let's start there. And this comes into this one. This will be the crushed tetrahedrite. I am blind. This one. Then we're getting some cadmium. Okay, so then, wait, what's the byproduct or what's the product we're getting from this? Purified? Purified. So what do we do with the purified stuff? We do thermal centrifuge? Yeah. Purified tetrahedrite. Then we get the refined. I guess we macerate this. Refined. We either smelt that into copper, we macerate it, and get cadmium as a byproduct, or we get no byproduct. I think we do this, and then this gets smelted eventually, I guess. Okay. You saw a chemical bath say it was out of power? Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, why are these out of power? Oh, these are using a lot of power. Okay, I think I need to add in another generator or two. Those are expensive power-wise. I actually don't know how many of these we need. So I'll just grab enough for like 4. And what was the other thing we need for these things? Excitation. Okay, I'll come back for those. Okay, nobody got time to wait on gold rods. Yeah, these are all being used. Wow. Okay, we had more. This one's already set, so I don't need to worry about that one. Why is this not on? We have diamonds? Output is 0. I'm confused. Weird. Oh, I think we are at the right amount of power now. Okay, so we shouldn't be running low on power. Yeah, this is power hungry stuff here. And we are definitely going to run out of sodium persulfate. Which means we need more sulfuric acid. So we're gonna have to figure this out. I might look at that other recipe I keep getting pushed or nudged into. We'll see. The sulfuric acid is in the wrong machine? What? What do you mean it's in the wrong machine? I'm explicitly putting in with applied energistics. It can't be in the wrong machine. You have another method of obtaining antimony that you'd rather use other than this? No. We don't need antimony right now. The goal of what I'm doing is to take our raw ore that we have that's unprocessed and get it to be processed. It's not that I'm trying to get a bunch of antimony right at this exact moment. Okay, let's just take a look here. We're going to go through JEI for a moment and just peruse. Sulfur trioxide. Rhodium sulfate. I don't think this is the correct path. Sulfur trioxide in a chemical reactor with sulfur dioxide. And sulfur dioxide is oxygen and hydrogen sulfide, or oxygen and sulfur. Is this not what we're already doing? No, because we're not making sulfur dioxide. So 0.75 seconds, we make a bucket of sulfur dioxide. So we would need a couple of these chemical reactors to make sulfur trioxide. At the speed we'd be making the sulfur dioxide. So 2.5 seconds to make sulfur trioxide. And then it's 2 seconds to turn that into sulfuric acid. Which is a lot faster than waiting on hydrogen and oxygen to get separated here. Okay. We go back. Sulfur trioxide, sulfur dioxide. Then no, not this one, this one. So we're already making sulfur, we're already making oxygen. So I need a chemical reactor. Chemical reactor, chemical reactor. I need 3 chemical reactors. Instead of all of this. Okay. Let's go make the 3 chemical reactors, then we'll start removing. Why is everybody so concerned about antimony? I don't understand. I'm just getting rid of all of this. Because I don't know what I'm doing just yet. We have oxygen. What else did I need? Water. Oxygen. I think we get rid of... I think we get rid of this. So we're providing oxygen. This needs oxygen. So we're pulling from this interface into here. Let's get rid of this. And this. Okay. We're going to revisit all of this stuff in a little bit. So it starts off with oxygen and sulfur in a chemical reactor. I'm assuming I can output oxygen through this export bus. I'm assuming you can do that. This needs to be on number 2. Sulfur trioxide. So then we take that sulfur dioxide, we're going to push it over. That's going to go into another chemical reactor that we need to mix with oxygen. Chemical reactor. So then I need export bus. Let me up. Okay, what are we doing here? We are doing oxygen. This can go away, actually. Yes, and then that goes into yet a third chemical reactor. And this is taking water and the sulfur trioxide from this one. So let's throw an acceleration in these guys. And then this machine is making the sulfuric acid, so I need an import. It's not making anything else. Yeah, so we can just straight import. I had to restart my computer. My power went out last night. It was rather annoying. My power was out for like... It went off at like 10 p.m. somewhere around there. And they're like, okay, power's out, ticket in, we got technicians looking, we'll have it probably on by 12:30. I was like, fine, I'll spend like 2.5 hours in the dark playing on my phone or something. And then 12:30 comes around and then they're like, oh, no, we're reassessing the situation. It's going to be like 1:30. I'm like, fine, I can do another hour. And then like that time comes around. They're like then they're like 2:30. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bed. So I had to turn off my computer and all that stuff. Well, I had to turn it off after like 15 minutes anyway because the UPSs cannot keep it running for that long. But like, ugh. Now I have to like restart up all my stuff and blah, blah, blah. It's annoying. So I think that's it, yeah? I think we're good. Why is this slow? I guess that's just an export bus being an export bus. Hey, Leslie. First world problems are still problems? Where's the oxygen? Oh, I didn't speed this up. I'm assuming we're keeping up on the oxygen where I can do this and this isn't a problem. I know Jassassin set up some oxygen, but I don't know how much he set up. I don't know. Are we losing? Does he have it set up so it's only going to hold 7,850 buckets in here? Is it kind of going up? It feels like it's going... I feel like it's trending down because it should be at like 8,100 buckets, right? You forgot if he set it up to be within a range? I think he might have done that before he set up the void overflow. Or maybe he set both up. I actually don't know. Oh yeah, he did set up this redstone thing. I mean, it doesn't look like these are turning off, right? So I think... It was set up to stop at 8,000 buckets. You can look at the level emitters in the corner behind the stone bricks. Oh, this right here? Nitrogen. Oxygen. I don't understand why he would do this. I mean, we have essentially unlimited diamonds, yeah? So why not just let them run constantly and just void the extra? I don't know. I mean, I guess this is probably a very power-hungry operation, but I don't... Oh, this one's set up differently. Look at the tooltip. I don't know if that matters. It probably doesn't, but... And these are all set up differently. These are all auto output, and these are auto output allow input. Oh, just sassing. I don't think any of that matters. Okay, yeah, I did want to make sure that like we're hanging out at the correct amount of oxygen though. Yeah, we're trending down. We're at 7,700. I don't think we're gonna reach a point where we're run out of oxygen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because eventually we're going to fill up on the sulfuric acid. We're going to fill up on the sodium persulfate. This is going to be done doing whatever it's doing. I mean, there might be a point in time where we run out and then like... I guess I can probably get rid of this extra stuff since we're backed up on salt at this point. And like sulfuric acid is our bottleneck. I feel like we could probably get rid of this. I didn't really want this extra here. Let me up! Dang it. I'm like looking at chat trying to go up at the same time. Yeah, we're still like making more salt water than what we're currently using because of the sulfuric acid bottleneck. That's fine. There's an open cable there and people might get hurt. Please fix. Nobody's gonna get hurt. I made all these extra machines. I don't like making extra machines like that. Oh yeah, the other thing I was gonna do is rehook up an ender tank with sulfuric acid because this is gonna run out and then whatever process is using that will fail. Let's do an export. I guess I'll just stick in that same area. We'll do this. Then I need some deep slate brick. Deep slate tile. Deep slate tile. Oh yeah, I was also going to hook up an export bus to this. I forgot to do that. Let me go grab an export bus so we can finish buttoning up that thing. And I need cable. So this is sulfuric acid. Okay. It's cleaner. It's not great, but it's cleaner. This I like much better. Much more better-er. Would be cleaner in a clean room. You're not wrong. How are we doing on mercury? Like, I feel like those have been going non-stop. Like, how much mercury do we have? Oh, I would have figured. Whoops. I would have figured we would have way more than that. Apparently not. I should put an import bus on the diluted sulfuric acid distillery. Ah, I'm good with just deleting that. That's just Sassen's wheelhouse. I'm not gonna deal with his stuff right now. I'm trying to think, what else do we do? I guess I could set up more things to be processed. That's kind of the whole reason why we were doing that. So pyrite, I mean, I guess I should go through and pull out a whole bunch of these things, so I know which ones we're doing. Aciderate sand, graphite. I mean, we have 1,000 of those, so we'll do this. I think a lot of these other ones that we don't have that much of, we'll worry about like when we need the material. The ones we have thousands of, I feel like we should at least get going here. Okay, so raw tetrahedrite's done. Uses on this. This gets macerated and then it gets ore washed or thermaled. Tricalcium phosphate. I have no idea. Is that something that we want? We can make matches. We can make glowstone. I don't know if tricalcium phosphate is even useful. I mean, it's fertilizer. Should I just get sulfur? I feel like we just run this through the ore washer. Okay, so if we run this through the ore washer, then what? I guess we're going to get this tricalcium phosphate no matter what we do. Okay, seems like an ore washing setup, so we'll do this one downstairs. What is this stuff? Pyrite? Wait, was that what I was just looking at? I thought I was just looking at pentallate. Uses. Macerator, pentallate. Wait. Was I looking at pyrite? I don't know. Yes, I was looking at pyrite the whole time. Okay, I wasn't sure. So pyrite, the crushed stuff. Crushed pyrite ore. So when we crush it, we ore wash it, we get the purified. We're not sifting. So purified pyrite does what? We thermal centrifuge? Yeah, we thermal centrifuge. Gotta go up one more. Thermal centrifuge. So this is pyrite, purified pyrite. Okay, so after we do this stage, we get the refined, and then we macerate. Refined. And then after this stage, that's all we do. Yeah, that's basically all we do. Okay. So pyrite's done. No. Stibnite. Stibnite we macerate. Then we bathe it in sodium persulfate. Okay, stibnite. And then we go into sodium persulfate. So after that, we take it into thermal centrifuge. Yeah, thermal. This is the purified. Okay, so after the thermal centrifuge, we macerate it. Refined? Yep. After we macerate it, I think we just leave it as it is. Okay. So that is raw stibnite taken care of. You made 8 million buckets of rocket fuel? Oh my goodness. Okay, so cassiterite, we ore wash or do we thermal centrifuge? We ore wash, we get 10. If we thermal, we get 10. The purified stuff can be thermal, or if we thermal, then we just macerate. I feel like we ore wash. Ore wash. So this is cassiterite. Ore washer. Is it ground? Why is it ground? Okay, so ground cassiterite sand. Then we get the purified, and after the purified, we thermal centrifuge. Purified. Okay, so we purify, then we thermal centrifuge, and we get the refined, and then we macerate. Refined cassiterite sand. Refined cassiterite sand. Cool. Oops, I did it again. Okay, so graphite. Uses. Macerator. When we macerate it, we ore wash. Usually ore wash is the way to go, it seems like. So we ore wash. And then we thermal. Okay. Graphite, ore wash, thermal. Graphite. Crushed graphite. This is the ore wash. Nope. No, yeah. Graphite. Yeah, so this is the ore wash. And then we thermal. That would be purified graphite at this point. Then we get the refined. We macerate. Okay, refined. Refined graphite. Macerate. Cool. So that's done. Pentlandite. Macerate. Do we chemical bath of this? We can ore wash it. So if we ore wash it, we get iron. If we chemical bath it, we get cobalt dust. I feel like that is probably the way to go since I don't care about the other stuff. So we macerate and then we ore or we chemical bath it. That is this one. What is this pentalite? Sodium persulfate. Dang it. The crushed goes in the chemical bath and the purified thermal centrifuge. That's what these are. Purified. Okay, so once we purify it in the thermal centrifuge, we just macerate it as we do everything else. Yep, macerate. Okay. I'm good with that. So this stuff is going to be running for a while, taking care of like the majority of the ores that we have. Feels pretty good. I did purified, not crushed in the chemical bath for the pentalide. Let me look. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little exhausted here. Oh, you're right. They look very similar. That should have been crushed. Thank you. Nice catch. I think we're good. I want to check on our redstone just to make sure. I mean, we still got like 18,000 of these things. There's no way we're going to run short. Yeah, that's going to fill up to 8,000, then that's going to stop. You can get rid of this thing. Keep seeing that. Air, helium, lubricant, yeah. All the good things. Let's sort by fluids only. So I think we might need to do something about sulfuric acid, like quadruple our setup. Oh, another thing I wanted to do, and this is probably pretty important to do, is this. Have this start going into applied energistics, and then we can pump from applied energistics into this thing. Do we have AE somewhere here? I think it's below us. Or is it above us? So we have AE there. We have EE here. We have some right here too. I think what I can do, we'll just dig a trench, stick it underground here so it's not like obnoxious. I need to go grab some EE cable. Might need more on that. Then we're going to want an interface and an export. And that export needs to have all the acceleration. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And slurp. Okay. And then from here, we will do this. Nope. Dang it. That, these, this and this guy. Okay, let's cover this trench back up. It's coarse dirt. We want regular dirt. Okay, I'm good with that. You're right, I could have just left it on the conduit. Yeah, you're right. I should just do that. All right, that'll be fine. I personally like having all the resource go through AE, so like if something is a bottleneck, I know right away because like you can see it. If it's kind of splitting off like that, you don't really know where the bottleneck is. Usually how I handle things anyway. Which ones are water? Now, is there anything special we can do with hydrochloric acid? We can use it to process some things. Ethylene makes chloroethylene. Water and chloromethane. Vinyl chloride. That's something we're going to need, I feel like. What is vinyl chloride used for? Liquid polyvinyl chloride. I feel like that is something we need. Maybe it's not quite... I feel like I use this a lot in FTB interactions. It seems familiar enough to me that I felt like I need to go check on it. Hydrogen iron 3 chloride. Acaregia. We needed that for something. I felt like we're gonna need nitric acid to make it though. Let's take a look at this. We needed that for... Right, we needed the slurries for something. Wasn't it sapphire slurry that we needed? This was EV. So that's something we can't do quite yet. But what was the sapphire slurry we needed? That was to make titanium. That's what it was. Okay. But we won't be able to do that until we get into EV, which is the next power stage above us. Okay. All right. Well, Jassassin's been in charge of doing the circuits. He took it on himself, and he's been, like, wanting to continue to do that, so... If he's not using something, he might not know about it, or you guys never told him, or we couldn't do it at the time when he was setting it up. One of those options. I think we're going to call it here, guys. I think I have done just about everything that I wanted to get done today. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of ores, like process, run through the system, turning into dusts and stuff. I'll probably have to find new drawers for some of these dusts that we're getting. Because I don't think we got dusts, or we don't have drawers for all these different things that we're obtaining at this time. Like the crushed stuff or whatever, we're going to have those until it like processes through the other machines. I mean like the finalized dusts, but that's fine. But yeah, I think we're going to call it here. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out today while we played some Monifactory. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with Jassassin. But yeah, that's it. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your Friday. We'll see you on the next stream. Should be tomorrow, but you know, things could happen. Don't know. Yeah, we'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.